Hey everybody, it's your girl Jacqueline Chantel.
And I'm Shay, and you're watching Elevated State.
So today's topic is going to be about, so I'm sure everybody's seen it. It was on like Instagram from the Shade Room. So it was a conversation about what is a like submissive woman and what does that look like. So I'm gonna play a little bit and then we're gonna give our take on. I'm gonna let Jackie go first because I'm very curious to see what she has to say. Wait, so okay.
What does a
So give
submissive
me a intro.
for her man? Everything.
Wait.
What does a submissive woman do for her man? Everything. What does that mean? You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean,
Okay. So
All right.
that was the question. What is it for a woman to be I'm gonna add to that question. What does it mean for a woman to be submissive to her man? And then do you think in today's age, like is that possible? Is that a thing?
Okay. So yes, I think it's a thing to be submissive. Two, what she was naming off wasn't her being submissive. It was acts of service, in my opinion. She was like packing the lunch, scratching his back, basically reading his mind. You reading his mind on what he needs done for the day to take loads off of his back. That's not you being submissive. That's you giving acts of service. That's your love language. She even further went into a little bit in some of those clips. I was able to watch a couple more of those clips, and she was just like, I'm being his peace. I'm healing him. You're being an act of service. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a beautiful thing. But what she was naming off was acts of service. It wasn't being submissive. In my opinion, being submissive is kind of letting your man take lead. Like, you know, if it's a decision making, you kind of guide him. You can't turn left, you can't turn right without your neck, okay? I'm your neck, so I'm gonna lead you in the way that you need to go. And you make kind of the final decision, but you also come to me. But I always feel like in this day and age, a lot of people don't know what being submissive really is. And they all have different takes on what submissive really means. So that's why it's really important to be with the right partner. Because if you are with the right partner, being submissive, you guys are going to both end up being submissive to each other. It's going to be things where he's like, okay, you going to lead this one because you know better. I'm going to lead this because I know better in this subject. And then we're going to come together as a whole because we both know what we're doing. And it's like trust. But that's my opinion. What's your opinion on being submissive? And are you submissive, Shay? Or are you like,
So based off of what I read in the comments, it could be some people that's going to comment on me. I don't know. Here's my thing. That whole, like, I'm an independent Black woman, I don't need no man, or not even, I'm an independent woman, I don't need no man. That's like BS. Like, I do not agree with that.
lies. I need them.
Right. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to have to. And I think that is part of the problem. And I think that a lot of men, I think that is unattractive to a lot of men if you have the right men. So to answer the question, I think being submissive being submissive is like you let him take the lead, which that's what the man should do. Mm-hmm. He should be taking the lead. Like both of y'all shouldn't be walking around here wearing the pants, my opinion. And so I agree with what she was saying that, you know, yeah, you want to be his peace. And like you said, it is understanding his love language. Like she made the point of saying you get to know him so you know what he needs. So, you know, like little things like that, like, you know, already like I'll pack this for you because I know you're gonna need it. Like those small gestures like that, you know, that's his love language, which is gonna make him feel appreciated. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with being submissive. I think what people were getting it twisted in the comments is y'all are with the wrong man. That's what the problem is, because some people like they was like, no, I'm not about to be submissive, I'm not about to be doing all that, y'all got the wrong one. No, you have the wrong one, because I firmly believe that if you have a right man that like you said, he's being submissive to you. He's fulfilling your needs. He is, you know, he's your piece. Y'all are each other's piece. You're gonna naturally want to do stuff for him. He makes you feel good. So because he makes you feel good, you want to show your appreciation. It just comes naturally. And so for the women that are like, couldn't be me, no, it's because you with the wrong man. You probably with a man that probably ain't helping you pay the bills. Probably is very disrespectful.
He probably take your car to drop you off at work.
Yes, he can't drive his own car. Probably ain't got no license. He can't help you out. Y'all don't have a partnership. He is disrespectful to you. He ain't bringing nothing to the table. So yes, of course you're gonna say that couldn't be me. It couldn't be. It shouldn't be you, because I wouldn't want to be
doing that for that man.
Yeah, I would want to be submissive to a man like that. What I would add is that I feel that majority of women, and I could be wrong, I think majority of women want to be submissive. The issue is, now I will say on the other end, you have women that started off being submissive, and maybe their man did something where they didn't feel that they were appreciated. So they no longer feel that you know, they no longer feel like, okay, well, he don't appreciate me. He's not showing me appreciation. So it does make it very hard. Like, I don't want to fold your clothes or wash your clothes when you treated me like crap. I don't want to do that. So then I think you turn off that submissive button. But I firmly believe that a lot of them women that was in the comments talking about it couldn't be me, it's because y'all with the wrong man. Because there's no reason why I can fathom, if you with a man that is fulfilling your needs and giving you everything that you need, and he's appreciating you, and y'all got a strong love and bond, I don't think that there's no reason why a woman wouldn't be submissive. Me personally, to answer your question, yes, I have no problem being submissive, because I want to show appreciation. Like, and it's a two-way street. He's also being submissive to me. He knows me, so he knows what I need, and our love may be different, and so he's going to appease to my love language, but we're both treating each other with mutual respect. We're both giving each other something. So I didn't understand why so many women was quick to be like, no. I mean, I guess it was like 50-50, but I saw a lot of comments where they were like, could it be me? I have no problem being submissive. I think more women should be submissive. If you have the right man, and that's the key to y'all. Y'all don't have men, y'all have these little boys that don't know how to treat y'all. So then, of course, ain't no reason to be submissive. Why would you be submissive when you got to take care of all the business in the household? I'm not doing it. Because you the man and he the woman. Point. So, yeah, I think that there's nothing wrong with being submissive. I think in today's age, though, I do think that a lot of women have it twisted. A lot of women have it twisted.
Yeah. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how are you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's Ryan. I'm like, he's spoiled Ryan. Like, he's Ryan, but I love him.
So one of the points, I think you touched on it earlier,
back to health,
is that you were saying that you study the person and you get to know the person. And she was saying that when she talks to her girlfriends, that she tells him that he's spoiled rotten. So what do you think about that part? Because that to me, like like you said, she's not explaining being submissive. So now she's saying spoiling. Do you think that that's a thing? Do you think like a woman should spoil her man?
I feel like it, like she said, it goes both ways. Like you said earlier, it goes both ways. So us girls, we love saying, oh, my man spoiled me. He take me shopping. He take me do this. He do this. He do that. He spoils me. I'm spoiled. But you don't say it for your man. But I will say, I would never say I spoil my man. I'll just be like, I treat him right. You're not going to hear me say I spoil him, nor are you going to hear him say he spoils me. I treat her right. He treats me well. I don't know. The term spoiling just reminds me of a child sometimes. Like, I spoil my child. And I'm not going to put my man in a sentence as what I would put a child as. Like, that, it just didn't sit right with me. But I get her concept. Like, I get it. You know, I make sure he's good. I treat him well. But spoil is not something I would flag. It's not for me. You won't catch me saying it. What about
do you think? I don't know about spoiled. I guess is the word spoiled. I mean, as far as like doing extra, for me, it's all about how I feel. And I noticed that with myself in a relationship. Like, if he's making me happy and I'm happy, 100% happy, he's giving me everything I need, I naturally just, I guess I would say spoiled. I want to do stuff for him. I want to buy stuff for him. I want to make sure he's good. I want to be a little bit more affectionate. It's so easy. I'm like, oh my God, he makes me feel good. Like, what can I do? So I'm like, at the store, and I'll be at the store like, oh, this look cute on him. So I don't mind spoiling it. For me, it's all about how I feel. I have to feel a certain way to feel the need to want to do that. And I think that, so I think when people are in conversations, like she was saying, I tell my girlfriends, and I can imagine talking to a group of ladies and like, yeah, I spoil my man, and them being like, she's stupid or whatever, because they don't understand, the concept. Like, I'm not saying like you just taking care of a man. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm saying he is handling business. He's holding it down. So at that point, it goes back to me just showing my appreciation. So I wouldn't call it spoiled, but the same concept is showing my appreciation. But I just want that to be clear. I'm not saying I'm sitting up here taking care of no man, because if you know me, you know that would never happen. I don't
never happen.
Really no, I don't really like to even spend too much money on something. If I got to spend money on you too much, I'm going to be getting very discouraged from wanting to spend any time with you. But I mean, like, just showing appreciation, and I do that. And that's what I'm saying. I think for most women, that has to come naturally if you're getting treated right. You're just going to want to like do stuff.
And I also feel like when it comes to, back to what you were saying earlier, women naturally want to be submissive, but because of past experience, it's like, yeah, I'm not about to be submissive. And I was going to say, like, it comes naturally with women. It's natural for us to be, and some women are not going to agree, and I get it, whatever. I get spicy too in the comments, so don't try me. But I feel like it's natural for us women to be submissive, and it's natural for a man to lead. But it comes in that nature of, am I going to allow him to do this? And me, am I going to take a step back and let him take on the heavy load? And I take on the heavy loads in other departments, and he take on these heavy loads. Let it happen. Don't be stressed. I feel like nowadays especially women, especially Black women, we've been taught to take on so many loads and just carry the family on our backs. I'm not carrying anything. No, I am staying in my feminine bag. I am very soft. I am not a strong Black woman. I am a soft ass Black woman. Okay, do not expect me to carry no loads. I'm not doing it. He can carry them loads. You can be bag lady. You can be bag lady, but I'm not. Erykah Badu was talking about you, but I'm not gonna be her. No, it's not for me.
I've shared that before. It's like, especially if you're a working woman and you're working in a position where you already have a position of authority, you may have to tell people what to do or give people directives. If I have to do that at my 9 to 5, I don't want to come home and do that. Like, I want to be able to turn it off. And I have no problem doing that, because like I said, I mean, to each his own. You have some women where I think being submissive, I do think you have to be taught to be submissive. I think you have to be taught that it's okay to let someone lead. And you have so many, I think, that do come from like single parent households where the woman, they didn't see a man being taking the lead. They saw the woman being the mom, the dad, this woman being like so strong and this alpha female. So it's very hard to turn that off because you didn't see it. And a lot of times in those type of households, the mom is not teaching you, be submissive to your man. The mom is teaching you that concept, I don't need a man concept. And I just I don't understand that at all, because to me, it's such a stress reliever to know that it's certain things I just don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about it because I know it's going to be taken care of. So why would I want it any other way? Like I don't. And it just goes back to, for all of y'all that's in the comments, y'all got the wrong man. So of course y'all gonna be like, no, y'all got the wrong man. Trust me, if y'all get the right one, that it's just frustrating. It annoys me to no end to be with a man that you got to do everything for him.
Yeah.
Like he don't know how to pay this. He don't know how to find this. He don't know how to do that. It's frustrating because then I'm like, what if I got to help you do everything? Like, it just makes you feel like you can't stand on your own 2 feet. So I want someone like that to begin with. It's very frustrating. So I mean, again, to each his own. But I also notice a lot of women get in those situations and then they complain about the man that they with. But you knew he was like that to begin with. And you accepted. It ain't like you knew he was like that and you took the challenge and you said, I'm going to make you be better. I'm going to make you be more independent. I'm going to make you be more responsible. You accepted it. You accepted the person. I call it sometimes mama's boy syndrome because he was raised by a woman that taught the daughter to be so independent and then taught him like, oh, I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you. So when you're raised by a woman like that, that's coddling the boy so much, he's going to grow up and expect that his woman to do the same thing. And I'm not here for it. I'm not doing
at
it.
all. I am not. This is not me. I'm not doing this. I drop kids. Okay. This is why I don't have it.
I'm
don't
just
expect it from me.
Surprised. I'm always surprised when these type of things come up, the amount of women that's like bashing the woman. Like, she's stupid. She that. Why?
Yeah.
It's just always surprising.
And then also I saw a lot of people bring up like old tweets or old videos that she made. Let me just say this. And we talked about this on the last one that we posted. Your opinion and your point of view changes over time. It's called evolving. You're going to evolve into a different person every week, you should be evolving over time. So for her, she has changed her mindset. She said in the past, it was like pick me behavior. Now she's saying that's her being submissive. Her opinion and her perspective on what submissive is changed over time. So I don't see nothing wrong with somebody changing their opinion. Maybe like I've been following her for a while. Her name is Jasmine Brown. Like she said in the past, she has some ain't shit niggas. Okay, that's her words, not mine. And then now, she with a good man. When you get with somebody good who treats you well, your opinions are going to change. And once again, you're going to become submissive naturally. And I feel like that's probably what occurred with her.
That's what I was going to say. That's what happened. Like, it depends on who you with. I've been in relationships with people and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm not doing too much. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm even in this relationship with you. So if it depends on who I'm with. If I was asked that question about, certain people, I would have a different answer. I would say, absolutely not. I'm not being submissive to him. But at the same time, I would probably watch the video back and be like, you ain't had nothing good to say about him. Why are you with him? And then versus you evolve because now I know what it looks like to have someone that is a true partner. That's going like, I'm gonna hold this down. Hey, don't even worry about it because you won't. So then now I've been shown another side that maybe I never seen before. I've been shown a type of man that I've never experienced before. So then don't change. Don't change.
Like, I'll be honest with y'all. In the past, I was like, girl, everybody hear nothing. You ain't gonna catch me paying a lick of nothing. Who gonna pick up a check? Who? Not me. But now, like, just like randomly, just to show appreciation, I'm like, oh, I got breakfast today. People like, what? Yeah. When you really like, when somebody takes care of you and you in that type of relationship, it's gonna be like, oh, I can do that for him. Like, no problem. Just like show that you care or show that you're appreciating that person. But like I said, and then even being submissive. Okay, you wash dishes for that person. You ain't make the dishes, but you gonna wash the dishes just to show like, oh, this is my act of service for you today, or whatever the case may be. But like we were saying, being submissive comes naturally when you're with the right person.
So that's the thing, women. That's my 2 cents. I may be like, I don't care about your 2 cents. I would say that for all of the women in the comments that's saying it couldn't be me, I believe probably 95% of y'all are what you would call an ain't shit nigga. And if you were not with that type of person, and you was with a good man that was supplying whatever your needs are, because everybody needs is differently, and making you feel good, you would be submissive. You wouldn't even call it submissive. You wouldn't even know that you're being submissive. You would be like, oh, this is submissive is. I'm just appreciating my man and showing him that I love him. But until you get with a man that makes you feel good about yourself, that's helping you out, that's taking off of some of your burden, then of course you're gonna be like, it couldn't be me. Because I'm speaking from experience, because that is me. That was me, depending on the situation that I'm in. But once I feel like he's taking so much burden, he's appreciating me, he's loving me, it just comes naturally where I'm like, I just want to do stuff with him.
Yeah, so I agree. I'm sorry, ladies. I ain't on y'all side this time.
Oh, I'm not on y'all side. Like we be saying, sometimes it be the unpopular opinion, but
I'm gonna be submissive to my man. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah,
but get with you a man, not a little boy. All right, y'all. Well, that's that one. You know, let us know how y'all feel in the comment section below.